ScoutLessRadio.com, ScoutLessRadio.org or ScoutLessRadio.com. Take you to the same place, and while you're there, check out the reflector, check out the option to become a member, and to that, I think I'll turn it back to Mike W0 Juliet Alpha Mike out in near Phoenix. And I think by now, Tony W9JXN is probably on radio station.
Yeah, I'm waiting for the amplifier. Probably 5/8 antenna. That's why it's a little bit higher. You might get a little bit of gain and that too. But yeah, I used to have a High Sierra 1500 model, really good antenna with phone cycle 23. 15 years ago, I mean, I used to talk to Europe with 10-20 watts in the middle of the night till 3 o'clock in the morning. I was talking to guys in Australia, everywhere I was with that antenna. And I still have it in the attic in the garage. But I don't transmit it in mobile no more, you know. But only here at the house. But really nice. I'm really impressed how all the hard work that you put into that jack is really nice. You got the same microphone I have. Very nice. The DS2000, really good radio. I'm using the one myself. And the DS820S, really nice, really nice. It's one of my
that they're making it after the press conference.
I think that is frankly what Sidney was suggesting, and the use and the manipulability and the perhaps built-in with the algorithms and so forth. My word, if that is true, and I think that those systems were used, as they say, in 20 states, that's what really got my attention.
Can I explain something to you? This is something Amy Klobuchar, Elizabeth Warren bitterly complained about. A Princeton tenured professor that's an expert on voting machines complained also and talked about the flaws in this system. The state of Texas in 2019 rejected this system not once but twice and had previously rejected the system in 2013. The AP has been critical of it. The New York Times has been critical of this particular system, but yet it's used in 28 states. Now, from my just logical brain, I'm thinking, okay, if everybody on both sides of the aisle think this system is not the best and we deserve better, why was it ever used? Because all it does do is lead to doubt.
A McDonald's drive-through, rather than I don't know and I don't have the capacity to know who is saved and who is not. That is God's responsibility. And anyone who can put a number, I'm sure you're all well aware of some of these ministries that do that. They put a number on how many people have been saved through their ministry. Well, friends, if
I toured. I think this is a lovely story, Raymond, because I toured with Sam Cooke. Lawlessness and rebellion, and restore us unto your grace, Lord. God will hear our prayer from heaven with an attentive ear. God will hear our prayer, and He will heal us, and He will heal our land. For the Scripture tells us, and it is true and trustworthy, that the wicked shall return.
Put a pellet grill to it and do some smoking, and hopefully that'll work. So that's been taking some of my time. Let's see. The temperature here today is about 45 degrees or thereabouts. It's very nice. A little bit on the cool side, but very, very pleasant here. And expecting higher winds here this afternoon for some reason. I'm not sure why, but that's kind of what they were saying. So anyway, with that, I'll turn it back to you there, Nelson. Thanks for taking the net, and glad your antenna is back in service there. This is KB0 IPA.
All right, Norman, I'm sure I don't need to repeat what you said there to the others, but I would just say one thing to you before you leave here, Norman, that I did get all the trees and shrubs cleared out by my tower, and I've been doing a lot of work planning on how I could tilt it down and do some improvements there on it. So I do have a long-range plan and been working on that to get my tower down, and I did get the trees out. That's all clear now. So now it's a matter of doing the planning. I did get the new feed line and a new unit to put in for current management on the feed line. So anyhow, I just wanted to let you know we made a little progress since I talked to you last time there, Norman. KB0 IPA in Missouri.
Okay, Nelson. Well, that sounds good. Yeah, I was wondering what you did to the tower or the antenna to get it going, but we can get into that later. But yeah, when you get ready, let me know and give me a little notice, and I'll see if I can do some planning to come help you with that. And so, all right. Well, hey, I'll turn it back to you there, Nelson, and wish everybody a good week. This is KB0 IPA.
Okay, Norman. Well, thanks so much for carrying the net these last several weeks when I've been off the air, and so appreciate that. Okay, let's go over to Jerry there. I wanted to recognize Larry, K9WPV. Larry, just to make sure that we're connected here, did you copy me and Jerry?
Yes, Nelson, copied you and Norman, not copying Virginia at this point, but good strong signal here. N0LRA, K9WPV, listening.
Okay, we'll pick you up here in a little bit then, Larry, after we have a few more in here. Let's see. Let's go to Jerry. Before I do that, I should probably pause and see if there's anyone else that wants to check in at this time. And Jerry?
W3, WMT, Whiskey 3, Whiskey Mike Charlie.
W3, WMT. Can you give me your name and your QTH? Go ahead.
Name is Bill. QTH is Punxsutawney, Pennsylvania.
Okay, from Pennsylvania. Did you say Bill or Phil? I didn't quite catch.
Bill. As in boy.
All right, we have it. Thanks for checking in here. All right. Well, let's go back to Jerry and pick up John next on the list here. Maybe you want to make a call as well. WB4IX, K4RBZ, Hillary.
Okay, NG0E, good afternoon, John. It's your turn, K4RBZ. For a few days, some work, of course, and just church. Other than that, I've been kind of playing with my 2-meter radio a little bit and getting that working as a digit feeder on packets and gatewaying to the network. So it's I have a little bit of time to play with that kind of radio too. I think I will do do 40 meters today. The conditions aren't really those in between stations. We'll give that a try. But otherwise, I'm hearing just about everyone today for a change. Not real strong, some of the stations. So anyway, back to you, Jerry. This is NG0E.
Okay, John. Well, you've got a beautiful signal there from Minnesota. Did you copy him, Nelson?
I could hear he was in there, but I just couldn't make it out quite there, Jerry.
Okay, well, he said he's hearing about everybody, and he said they had a quiet Thanksgiving, just Laura and he. And let's see, he said they had a good church Zoom service this morning, and he's been working on some 2-meter radio there. So that was about it, and he will be on 40 meters. He will be on 40 meters. Are there any other check-ins for the MenoNet, K4RBZ? Kilo Echo 6, Bravo Yankee Victor. What is the name in QTH, over? Okay, just stop by to say hi. Okay, Tom, thank you from Las Vegas. So he won't be keeping in here, Nelson. Back to you, K4RBZ.
Okay, real fine, real fine. I'm not sure whether Paul stayed in or not. I'll just give him a call from Las Vegas. K7RKO, are you still standing by, Enzor? I think he just wanted an antenna check there. Let's go over to Dave. Welcome, Dave. K3IWU, Dave, in East Petersburg, Pennsylvania. Good to have you here, and we're glad to hear some comments from you there. And then I had a question. Were you any Clayton Gaymans, Priscilla or Velma Gayman there, connected to the Keeners there in Hagerstown? K3IWU in 0, Ellery.
Yeah, thank you. And the Gayman, that name sounds familiar, but I cannot place that name. Yeah, so I am running a portable antenna, and I have 100 watts. All right. Been adjusting the antenna to see if I can get it. If I can reach out a little bit further there. Here is strong 5, 7, and so I can hear you very well here. So as I said, I just received my general upgrade this week, and I'm trying to make up again. It seems like we'll probably get out to Ohio, made a couple of contacts in western Pennsylvania and Ohio. I've been practicing and haven't yet, but
All right, K3IWU. Well, I copied all of that, 100%, and you're an S6 strength here, and that's really good for your portable dipole there, 100 watts, and an ICOM, I think 728, if I'm not sure. I had the number right there, but anyhow, you're doing fine out to Kansas here this afternoon, and nice to hear you on the air there, and yeah, the Gaymans, I don't quite know the relational connections there either, but they lived in the other half of the house where the Gaymans lived. The Keeners did, so I didn't know what connection there might be there. He just upgraded this week to his General, and he's been trying it out now, and getting used to a little bit of the on-air experiences there. They're not holding church services, but they do live streaming to the congregation, and have their church services that way. Well, Dave, welcome. I'm sure we'll look forward to having you in here on a weekly basis, and I hope the band continues to improve, and sounds like you're just really getting started there, and congratulations on your general class upgrade. That's really nice. So, anything else you want to add, Dave, before we go on here? K3IWU and 0, all right?
Information.
Okay, thanks, Dave. And Jerry, you said some information there. Go ahead, Jerry.
Yeah, I want to tell Dave about the 75-meter net. Over.
Okay, are you aware of the 75-meter net on Tuesday evenings, Dave? Jerry wants to fill you in on that, so you could participate in that, Dave. Are you aware of that in Zero Light?
Yeah, I am not.
Yes, that's correct. This frequency of 14290 is what we usually meet on Sunday afternoons, and then on 7180 on 40 meters if you have an antenna for that. And then Jerry, K4RBZ, runs an 80-meter net on Tuesday evening, and I'll fill you in a little bit on it. It's on 3947 and starts at 8:30 your time, I believe. Let me get Jerry to give you some information about that. K4RBZ, and Jerry?
That's right. It's at 8:30 Eastern Time on 3947. And ask him how his mother is, and give her my greetings. Over.
Okay. I did have it correct. It's at 8:30 on Tuesday evenings Eastern Time there on 3947 on 80 meters. Is a pretty sizable group of night amateur radio operators on the Menonet there. And Jerry, he wanted to know about your mother. How's your mother doing there, Dave? Over. K3IWU and Jerry, are you stopping? Okay, we're just about to lose the signal, Jerry. So I think he has the information about the Tuesday night net, and maybe you can follow up with him on his mother there then at that point. I can't hardly copy him anymore. Okay, let's go next to WA7JBG. I'm not sure if he's copying me or not, but Jerry, you might have to fill in on that one. Zero, right?
WA7JBG, are you still with us?
We just copy here in southern Arizona. They're about 10 over 9, so there is absolutely no issue there. So, just interested in the net. I was 18 miles north of the border, or Nogales, Arizona, which is a border city. Beautiful day here. We're a little bit on the chilly side, but the sun is out, and everything's beautiful. I'm on a vertical, high-gain 8680. In the process of putting a tower in, but that's an ongoing project right now. running an ICOM IC 7800. And again, the handle here is Pete, Papa Echo Tango Echo. And I don't have anything further. Back to you. N0LRA WA7JBG.
Okay, WA7WMC. You're coming in very strong here from Arizona there, from Dallas, Arizona, down close to the border of Mexico there. And the sun is out. He's using a vertical antenna there and an ICOM radio there. So, Pete, really nice to hear you in here. My son lives in Phoenix, Arizona there, so we always perk up our ears when we hear from Arizona there, Pete. And we did come out and visit and drove through the southern area there on our way to Phoenix a couple years ago here. So welcome to our group, and thanks for checking in here with us here today. All right, thanks there, Pete. Let's continue on, and there's a Dave in southern Michigan, N8. Charlie Foxtrot Mike, it's your turn, N0.
Hey, Roger, thank you, and NHCFM in southern Michigan. Sunny day today, 50 degrees. Winter to advertise coming tomorrow. Probably something you guys sending over from the west. Enjoying listening to your traffic and have no particular special traffic to miss in. Back to Ned, NHCFM.
All right, NHCFM, real fine there. Well, nice to have you check in here, Dave, from southern Michigan there. And he says sunny and 50 degrees there, and the weather's moving in tomorrow. By the way, the weather has come in here last night or this afternoon, and the temperatures are dropping. The wind is from the north, so maybe it's coming your way too there. All right, well, thanks for joining us here. Let's go back to Jerry to pick up Warren, and then
Oh, K6LIE, there you go. You came up all the noise. K6LIE, good afternoon, 88MM.
Hey, Chris. Yeah, Roger, yeah, exactly. Yeah, I figured you were just playing around. What you had was it Whiskey Alpha 6, Whiskey Alpha?
Whiskey Alpha 2, Tango Whiskey Alpha.
I may have the number 2 wrong, the number as well. Did you say 2, Whiskey Alpha 2, or Whiskey Alpha 6?
Whiskey Alpha 1,
if you don't mind trying back, sir, you literally disappeared down on the noise floor. And we'll try to get you logged in. This is N6WJQ, a relay station for the Maritime Mobile Service Network. Is there anybody else that would like to check in? Okay, I don't know if it's a good or bad thing. Mike, I just got noise the second time, and I hope somebody else can pick that station up. I don't know if it's Whiskey Alpha 6 or 2.
Yeah, it was a Whiskey 6 that I heard, and there was a guy in it, but I never heard him again.
Yeah, he disappeared here, too, down into the noise side. Jim, did you have anything out there?
Yeah, I heard a Whiskey Alpha 2, Tango Whiskey Alpha.
Oh, Tango Whiskey Alpha?
Well, Warren
Old him with the split screen gave me a message that says this house may not work. Sure enough, it did. And when I got rid of the split screen, it wouldn't show the interface, so I had to log out. Just as I was logging out, I heard you calling somebody and didn't know who it was. And I was asked whether you called me or not, because when I got back on, I didn't hear anybody responding. Anyway, learning how to use my phone better, slowly. Yes.
Hi, one more time, please.
Okay, QSL, November 7, Tango Papa Tango. I don't think I see a spot here for you on Soda Watch, so I'll get a spot up for you if you...
Hey there, Steve. I'm not sure if he was going direct or through the repeater in Florida. Go ahead and see if you can bring him up, Steve, please.
HP4RWE from WA5FRF. Do you copy?
WA5FRF. Good afternoon, Steve. Thanks for the check-in. Hotel Alpha 4 Romeo Whiskey Echo.
Yeah, he's there. You want me to go ahead and make a transmission, Doug?
Yeah, I'm hearing him fine. Yeah, go ahead, Ron.
Whiskey 6 Kilo Echo. Yeah, I've been kind of under the weather since August the 20th. I'm starting to turn the corner, hopefully, but haven't been in here much. I've been very radioactive, as I might say, over.
Yeah, well, I hope you're getting back on top of things. Are you coming around?
You know, I go in for another appointment tomorrow, so we'll take a look at it and see what's going on. My right foot's still pretty well bandaged up, and so I've had a tough few months here. This year's been a little on me, over.
Yeah, Roger. Well, I was thinking about you the other day, and you're on my mind quite a bit. And are you still doing the spider thing?
Getting in there some, but not like I was. I was basically running the whole thing twice a day, but I kind of laid back a little bit, trying to take it easy and try to get better here. That's the main thing I'm after right now is healing up, over.
Yeah, Roger that. You definitely have to do that. Well, I'm really tickled to hear you, and had some contact with a few people here I haven't talked to for a while, so glad to have you on board, Ron. Come back when you're feeling like doing it, okay?
Yeah, good to hear you and Steve today. Both of you got good signals into the K3AVR remote, and I'm copying Steve locally also. So band's not too bad, really. I don't think it's pretty good shape. A lot of signals on 20 today, over.
Yeah. Well, I think the bands are coming around, and I just it bothers me when I can't hear the guys in the Midwest sometimes. But you're coming in from Florida just fine. So, well, like I say, come back when you can, Ron.
Appreciate that. Appreciate the check-in. Get a chance to chat with you and Steve. Both of you have a great day there and a great week coming up. Whiskey Alpha 5, Kilo boy. Pop, I tell you, it's been so long, Steve, I've forgotten your call sign.
Go ahead, Steve.
Okay, very good. Ron, you're kind of in and out, and I don't got the beam down because we had actually heard thunder last night, and we had a lot of high wind. So I brought the beam down a little bit so not to load the tower too much. And you're kind of in between the two antennas, but I did copy most of it. Thanks for checking in. We really appreciate it.
Check in, and thanks for an opportunity to join you guys. We'll hope to catch you down the long as we go along here and try to get on the better side of the green side. Hotel Papa 4 Romeo Whiskey Echo 7-3 all around to the quarter century wireless.
Yeah, feel better, Ron. Get that thing squared away, man. We're really rooting for you. So thanks for being there. Number 21 W5WN. Jim, go ahead.
Okay, Doug, W6KE, W5WN with the group. Good to hear everyone, and the bands are picking up. I'm hearing a lot more this morning, or this afternoon rather, on the net than I have in the past week. So I think the bands are going to finally start to come back a little bit. Yeah, we were this morning on the Dallas KCWA net, and we didn't have too many check-ins this week, only 9, but the band noise was so strong. The atmospherics just, the noise floor to me was about an S8 or so. Usually it's down an S4 or 5. So it was a little high, but then coincidentally, just after the net was over, the band noise dropped down to S4. So anyway, but we had a pretty good net. Actually, we get a check-in from out there in San Diego pretty often. K5EUZ, who is from the Dallas area, checks in from San Diego. It's Foster. And also, interestingly, there's a remote receiver down, I believe, in the Los Angeles area that some of the fellows here in Texas listen to. to copy stations checking in because sometimes the skip is too long for us to hear each other locally at 7 a.m. in the morning. But they hear us fine out on the West Coast. So it's kind of interesting the way the propagation plays. And it's really a wonderful thing that we have the remote receivers that we can use from time to time to help us along. Anyway, to get in here, it's about 48 degrees here. I think the high is supposed to be 52, and we have a freeze warning for tonight, so I had to go out and put the covers over the outside faucets to make sure we don't get any burst pipes. So hopefully it'll be short-lived, and we'll get back into our normal 60, 70 degree weather here. Anyway, back there to you, Doug. Thanks for picking me up. W6KE, W5WM.
I remember a couple times when I ended up in Dallas, and it was 75 degrees, and when I went to bed, I didn't know why I woke up in the snow. So, yeah, that's the way it was. Well, very good, Jim. I appreciate you being there. And, well, Chief McHenry says, yeah, I hear you about the remote receivers. Yeah, there's one up in the Bay Area that's very, very good. Doesn't help me very much because I hear pretty much everything that's in here, but I know it's there and that operation. So have a good one. We'll see you next time. I'm going to try Mark again, and anybody that can hear Mark, help me out, Mark, because help me out because Mark is interesting, very significant. WB5, WB5LJO, Mark, it's your turn.
Very good, Doug. WB5LJO El Paso. From Chapter 64, El Paso, Chapter 64. I don't have much to say. I just want to say hello from El Paso. WB5LJO, over. WB5LJO, back to net.
Negative here. Yeah, I'm sorry, Mark, but it just had enough signal there to get through there. I heard the LJL, and that's all I heard. And I thought, well, okay, that's got to be here. But anyway, thanks for being there. Anybody got me a mark at all that could help me? Okay, that's the end of that. Okay, Louis, you want to get one last call here, and then we're going to wrap it up.
Yes, are there any last call for TCWA for today? The net is about to close. If anybody would like to join us, here's your chance. W5EX 4W6E. Nothing, sorry.
There's somebody in there, but I don't know who it is. If you want to try that again, so we can see if we can pick you up instead of just taking. Okay, there's a November 4 in there. Is anybody able to hear him?
Yeah, that's Kilo November 4, Lima Hotel, W5WM.
So Lima Hotel. You want to pick him up and tell me number 24 and see when he jumps with?
Okay, KN4LLH, W5WM, you're number 24.